sir. I got this.
Hey folks, this is ioEther and we're back with some more world tanks. As you can see, this is ioMac in the M4A1 wow, I can totally pronounce his name. Wow. Revalorisé. Sure, we'll go with that. Senate M4A1. French. Premium Tier 8 medium tank. Oh, crap, apparently. I swear, before this video started recording, I could totally pronounce that. Whatever. I'm not going to bother with it anymore. Anyways. So, this is obviously a tier 10 game on Lakeville. And already, ioMac has got himself into a position where he can start hammering these guys. Assuming he can lead these shots. And, nice. Interesting. Good lead on that. Good job hitting that target. And he reloads. And, he's barely poking his gun up over the, bounced off the side of an ST1. That's unfortunate. Barely got his gun over this ridge line, so return fire is unlikely. This is a tier 10 game, so if there is return fire, it's gonna hurt. He's actually shooting at targets outside of his draw distance right now, which is unfortunate for him, just in the fact that shooting at anything that's outside your draw distance, unlikely to hit. You gotta really judge those shots well, and even if you do, still unlikely to hit. Why the world is our artillery here? I don't think our artillery understands that he's got a gun. Yeah, ioMac doesn't understand what's going on either. Okay, so the GW, if he wants to shoot that way, can sit over there where the Batchat is, and he'll do exactly the same thing the Batchat's going to be able to do. Benefit for the GW is the fact that he's not going to have to run from this push. It's currently going through our T-32 tier 8 tank, trying to hold back a bunch of other tier 8 tanks. It's going to be really hard for the poor guy. Shot bounces off the side of T-49. Batchat's already out of there, so the poor T-49 is not going to find anything he wants. Jump back in, and T40 mod 1, yeah, that's exactly what that is. It's a T54 mod 1, of course, that is harassing our T32. T32 is going to go down here in a couple seconds. He's not going to last much longer, and it's these 4 ruffians harassing him, and now we have a serious problem. We do have a Type 4 heavy behind us, along with a Cent 1. My bad, Cent 1's AFK. Because, you know, that's what you want in a, you know, well, I guess he is a bottom tier medium tank, but still, this is not what you want. ioMac is reversing as far as he can to get himself into a decent position. Now, I don't like the position he's in, and we're gonna, I can't zoom out, can I? Yeah, I can. So the fact is that A, he's not close enough to do anything against these guys, and B, he can get shot from the city quite easily in that position. This is a much better position for him. I understand he didn't have any backup, but, well, you know, them breaks sometimes, you know, especially when you're getting rammed from behind by supposed teammates. Anyways, these guys are just going to sit around this corner and camp, more or less, which I understand. They are against Type 4 heavy. They got to take the Type 4 down before they can push around the corner. And if they're doing this well in IS-3s, they should be able to do that. I don't think they're doing this particularly well. They're not using their armor as effectively as they should be. And ioMac is waiting for them to make a mistake so he can capitalize on it. And there is one mistake, unfortunately, new, that only bounces off or maybe took out the gun and didn't do any real damage. T-49 is coming up over the ridgeline to shoot us. Managed to get a shot into him at the same time, so the poor guy now is only 32 health and did less than 200 damage. Completely not worth it on his point. and Mike is going to get a shot into the side of the IS-3. I would have preferred him taking out the low health IS-3, but I understand the shot into the other IS-3. T49 decides to come back over that ridgeline, misses his shot, comes way too far over the ridgeline, and Mike manages to put the killing blow into him. In the meantime, mind you, we have lost all our tier 10s. That includes the stupid already out on the ridgeline, out on the road, sorry. And Type 4 Heavy is now in charge, so there's a lot of pressure coming to bear on us right now. Sorry, we have not lost all our tier 10s. We still have the Bat Chat. I didn't see him, my bad. But he just made his presence known, so either way, I would have realized he existed soon enough. I love the fact that Hamac is using the Type 4 as mobile cover. That's a beautiful use of the Type 4. I wish he was putting a few more shots on target, but it's understandable. Oops. No, Mr. Mod 1, you cannot kill us. That's really not... Mr. Type 4 Heavy, why are you turning your entire tank around to deal with one little D54 Mod 1? You should be really trusting your medium tank behind you to deal with that. But I guess that's not going to happen. I like this play by Hamac. Unfortunately, it doesn't turn out well for him, but I'm going to stop and just highlight it for a second here. So the Type 4 Heavy is spinning around. He's trying to prevent the IS-3s from circling him. By Hamac stopping in front of the IS-3, he guarantees the IS-3 cannot continue to circle the poor Type 4. And now, unfortunately, now though, the Type 4 didn't keep as much of his front armor on target as he wanted to. He is dead, and Hamac is left in this really uncomfortable position. Now, as long as he knows where to aim, this should be fairly easy to take down, though it's going to be very close. Of course, he should be aiming for this top hatch of the IS-3 turret. It's very, very weak, something like 30 armor actually here, and can be overmatched by just about any gun over to like tier 7 or 8. And thus, seeing as we're above him anyway, that is the obvious place to be aiming. Where is Hamac gonna put this shot? No. There, yes. Beautiful. Ooh, yeah. Now, I don't want it to come down to who reloads first, but it looks like it's gonna come down to who reloads first. So, yes. Oh, yeah. Good play. Good lord. I do like that play from the artillery. Artillery waited till his friendly was dead and then took the shot. Unfortunately for him, it didn't pay off the way he wanted it to, and great job by our artillery dropping that shell in. It wasn't necessary, mind you. Obviously, Hamac could have taken him out, but why not? It took one more enemy off the battlefield. And, unfortunately, it looks like the Bat Chat is now going to suicide in against a 261 and a T30. Or he takes out the 261, which is good. But he's probably not going to take out the T30. Now, notice that Hamac has switched to his HE rounds. He's going after the T92 right now, or the low health T30. Either one of these HE rounds will deal with. Unfortunately, I don't know if that hit or not. I think it actually hit because the T30 stopped cold. But if it hit, it only took out his tracks. Really sad. Didn't do enough damage to kill the poor little it's a Bat Chat over there. T30 didn't kill Bat Chat either, though. It looks like the T92 dropped a shell onto him, which is unfortunate for the Bat Chat, but good for us because the T92 is still reloading. And if the T92 is still reloading, we can get at least one shell into him before he knows what hit him. That is assuming we can find him. Looks like Hamac has decided, instead of trying to search and destroy two top tier targets, he's instead going to cap them out. I don't know about this play. I think because the T92 just fired, he probably should have gone in for the kill on the T92 and then circled back to the maybe to the cap. I understand wanting to cap against a T30 because, of course, that gun and that frontal armor, especially on the train he's facing here, where the T30 is going to come up the slope and for the most part going to just be showing his turret until he's at the point where it's just going to be unfortunate. Anyway, I do like this where he's reloading some heat. I understand heat. It will be unfortunate to be fired into a scout tank, or a scout tank. Yeah. Ooh, look at that. We even get the first view on the T30, who is apparently either firing blind or... Ooh, look at that. Beautiful shot. I doubt the T30 saw us, but maybe he did, and in that case, we should definitely be moving. T92. Oh, looks like we were in fact lit. T92 wastes his shell, and we can, yeah, might as well keep loading the HE. Beautiful job snagging the last kill after he got the Invader medal. This was a great game. Thank you so much, Matt, for saying this in. Mastery Badge, Ace Tanker, Bruiser, Duelist, Fighter, and Fire for Effect. That was well played, sir. Snagging the High Caliber and the Invader. Both of these are hard to get, harder than you think they should be to acquire, and that was well done. I would like to have seen him, maybe do some more fighting early on with the IS-3s. I would have also liked to have seen him kill the one IS-3 instead of just wounding the other one. But other than those two little tidbits, this was a well-played game. Those snapshots against that T-49 were amazing and well done. That guy actually did fairly well for himself, despite looking very silly while against Halimac. I should note that the top 2 damage on our team were, of course, Tier 8 tanks, because in a Tier 10 game, that's what always happens, right? Anyways, this was well played. I wish he'd been running a Prem account just because he could, he really deserved that A2000 credits and 2,500 experience. But oh well, he wasn't, and so he'll make do with what he's got. Thank you so much, Halimac, for sending this in. This was a great game to watch, and I truly enjoyed it. I hope to see more of these kinds of games from everyone, Halimac included. I should note I'm currently running out of 9.16 replays, and now that I'm casting again, I'm going to need more of those. Also, I can't go back and replay old versions of the game right now because of technical glitches I still can't work out. So, if you guys are going to want more gameplays in the future, then please send me in gameplays. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Have a great day. This is ioEther out.